Overhand right. Welcome to K9 Boxing. And it's your boy. That's right. Or should I say it's your dog? Or should I say it's the man himself? The man, the myth, the champ. Yeah. Dogs are us. What's happening, man? Dana White at it again. Stop it. He talking about some that the UFC 294 is gonna do more business, more pay-per-view buys than boxing. Do y'all agree? Hit the like button when you tap in. Roto, I knew who it was. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Roto, what it do, my dog? Arr. Yes, sir. Do y'all think the UFC, do you think the UFC is going to do more business, more pay-per-view buys than Tyson Fury and Ngannou? Ngannou. Talk to me. Huh? Do y'all think? Do you think? Now, you know Ngannou has a fan base, as a UFC fighter. But now he's finna step into the Lion's Den. He about to take on the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Stop it! And Tyson Fury about to whoop that trick. Whoop that. Which is the like button. Yeah, he gonna get that boy headaches for days, you hear me? And the UFC has not did more pay-per-view buys than the big fights, you hear me? And Dana White was mad about that. They only do a certain amount of buys. Boxing, the big fights, come on, man. Ain't no UFC fight will ever do nowhere near the numbers Conor McGregor and Mayweather. Stop it! It would never do the numbers that Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Stop it! It would never do the numbers of Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Stop it! Well, maybe it will. But that was 1.2 million. You hear me? Let me rewind that. 1.2 million. You hear me? See, the thing about the UFC is they got a fan base. So people only go buy fights that they really want to see. They only fans of people who they really want to see, who they really like that fight. And if they like Nate Diaz, they like Nate Diaz. If Nate Diaz ain't fight, they might not order the fight. And there's so many UFC fans that they find ways to be able to get the fight free. Just like so many people in jail that they find a way out of jail, you hear me? Stop it! They find a way out of jail. So when UFC having so many fans, they found a way to get the fight illegal. Or they do like some of my essays who mamas, cousins, cousin, auntie, niece, nephew, brother, all sleep in the same house in a one-bedroom apartment. Stop it! So they gonna make it happen. You hear me? Well, on the other hand, in boxing, they just waiting on a big fight. And when it's a big fight, everybody order it like, oh man, hold on, who about to fight again? Oh man, I'm about to order that. So it's a big difference. If you know what I mean. The Mexican G, what up, my dog? The UFC can't compete. No, it can't. Not when it's a real boxing match. It can't compete. Now, me, I'm going to tell you the truth. The Super Bowl could be on. And if it's a big boxing match, I'm watching a boxing match. I could turn back to the football game. They're going to have a halftime show. That's going to be an hour. They're going to show 1,000 commercials because they're making millions of dollars for a 2-second commercial. Stop it. So I'm watching a boxing match because when it's over, it's over. We might not never get a big fight like that fight we watching at that particular time. So yeah, I'm watching a big boxing match over the NBA playoff game, the NBA championship, the World Series, the Super Bowl. I'm watching Tyson Fury and Ngannou. I'm watching Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. I'm watching Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. I'm watching Regis Prograis versus Devin Haney. I'm watching K9 versus Corey Spinks. I'm watching Jamel Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. Stop it! I'm watching. And if it's a big fight, I'm watching that fight. You hear me? A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Stop it! That's what I'm watching. You hear me? I got Regis by 11th round knockout. Wow, you do? Let me see. Oh, wow. I don't know. Can you catch Devin? Devin is the gingerbread man. Catch me if you can. I'm the gingerbread man. I don't know about that one, my dog. I don't know about that one. Hey, I like both guys. But definitely, if it's going to be by knockout, yeah, you definitely gotta favor Regis Progress on that one. You got to. Yeah. Yeah. My bad. How y'all doing? Y'all good? I bet you 50 push-ups, what? He said, he's gonna catch Devin with an overhand right. Nope, you got to be wrong with that one. You hear me? The Mexican G, are you really a boxer? Do you really watch boxing? No boxing? Because look what you just said. Huh? You said that he's gonna catch Devin with an overhand right. Huh? Now, is the Mexican G right? The Mexican G. I bet you a million push-ups that if he stopped Devin Haney, it ain't gonna be an overhand right. Million push-ups. Okay? And the Reed, Pennant, what up, though? Oh, they about to join forces with from what I heard, with DAZN, with DAZN. Hey, look, the Mexican G, since I like you, what's that? Most likely a hook. No, it's still you could call it a hook overhand, right? That's not bad. That's not a bad pronunciation. That's not bad. You can't say that. Want me to tell you the reason why I'm laughing? Like the laugh emojis that you got up there? Do you want me to tell you why? I tell you why. And that's why I'm the YouTube creator. That's why this is K9 boxing. I can tell you why if you want me to. MMA is pointless because they knock out a lot of people with their hands. Might as well do boxing and make big millions. Thank you. Yeah, why making thousands of dollars knocking somebody out with your bare hands? People love you to death, and then you make pennies off of it. While a boxer got on gloves, bigger gloves, more cushion, less fans and make more money. Make it make sense. Little 580, what up though? Little 580? I don't know. It depends on when they fight. Jared Ennis versus Terrence Crawford. It depends on when they fight on who would win. If Crawford was forced to fight Enos and the money wasn't there, I got Enos winning. But if the money was there and they paid Crawford and he said, okay, I'm about to whoop that trick, then guess what? Crawford will win. So it's about the time that they fight. Oh, you good? You good for zone? For zone, for zone, for zone, for zone. It's all good, boy. You hear me? Dogs are us. That Mexican G. Let me tell you what it is, my dog. Regis has. Oh yeah, he do. Hey, Regis, my homeboy. I done had Regis and Devin Haney on the show before, so I like both of them. Now, let me tell you what I was talking about. Mexican G. Remember, If you throw an overhand, the overhand is not the hand that's in front of you. Okay? So remember, Regis Progress is a southpaw. So his overhand is the hand behind him, which is his left hand. See, he would be a right hook is what you would say he would throw as far as the front hand. If Devin Haney threw a hook, it would be the left hook. But the overhand right for Devin Haney would be the right hook because he's orthodox. So the overhand for Regis would be the left, not the right. That's why I started laughing. Yeah, there you go. Stop it. Dawg's us, my dog. You ain't lying. Lil 580 said, okay, I'm about to start amateur boxing for Grady Brewer. For Grady Brewer. Any tips on sparring or even first fight? Oh, Grady Brewer, that's my dog. I'm glad. That's a good look. Yeah, Grady Brewer. Me and Grady Brewer fought. They gave Grady Brewer the fight. I don't know about that one, but hey, he can say he beat a world champ. But he ain't beat a world champ, but he got the W. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I became a world champ. But yeah. Man, listen to Grady. But hey, listen to God. You know what I mean? Listen to God. Listen to K9. Listen to people that know what they talking about. But work on one thing, master one thing at a time. You hear me? One thing at a time. Learn. Don't wait for your trainer to teach you everything. When he teach you something, learn that and learn something else. Stay humble, pray to God, and watch videos. Don't like boxing, love boxing. Try not to get hit so much. Get out the way. What's more important, defense or offense? Defense. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much money you get, you want to be able to spend it. You want to be able to talk. You want to know who you are. You want to know what's going on in the world, what's going on in life. You don't want to be punch drunk. I'm not blaming nobody or blazing nobody, but you don't want to be the greatest with Parkinson's disease, with old timers, brain fog. You don't want to be all messed up. So, hey, just let me be good. I ain't got to be the greatest. As long as I can talk, I understand who I am, who you are, I'm good with that. Give me a couple dollars. I don't want to be rich. If I got to sell my soul or if I got to end up punch drunk, I'm straight. Just let me be able to live. Let me be happy. I'm good. Well, hey, I don't believe that. All the greatest champs wasn't arrogant. Rocky Marciano, he wasn't arrogant. He was a great champ. George Foreman, he was mean, but I don't think he was arrogant. But when George Foreman won his world, when he became the oldest world champion in the world, he was humble as I don't know what. He got a George Foreman movie out. He talked all about Jesus. With no cussing in it or none of that. Go cop that George Foreman movie. Yeah. Man, y'all got to hit that like button when y'all tap in. We got 21 in the building, and we only got 4 likes. Stop it. Come on, man. I got energy tonight. I woke up strong. You hear me? Dawg's us. And y'all tripping. Yeah, Ali and Floyd. Yeah. But Ali was just putting on a show. He didn't think he was really better than nobody. He just did it to sell tickets. Floyd, on the other hand, that's a whole different animal. Yeah, yep. But not Ali. Ali once stopped a guy from committing suicide. So yeah, that's different. Ali's different. He ain't Floyd. Mike Tyson ain't cocky. You know, Mike Tyson, cool dude. So you might have to go erase what you just actually text or you actually put on the screen, my brother. Mr. CM23. Mr. CM23. What's up, my dog? Did you know the greatest basketball player that everybody says the greatest basketball player number is 23? Mr. CM23. Pac-Man, what's up, though? Almost your name is almost my favorite video game. Pac-Man, you hear me? Pac-Man 13. And when you 13, that's your first time becoming a teenager. That's when you become a teenager. 13, you hear me? Yeah. Shakur versus Haney. Oh, man. I would have to go with Haney. Sorry about that. I mean, Shakur. I would have to go with Shakur. Now, if I was on a payroll for Haney, I would go with Devin. Oh, it's all good. Listen, we can respectfully disagree on a lot of stuff, man. You know, as long as we do it respectfully, that's what it's all about. That's the thing. We can respectfully. I like that. I respectfully disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, and I might be wrong about some stuff. Don't think because I won 2-time world champions, 2-time belt, 2 belts, or became a 2-time world champ, that I'm always be right. But the key word is what he said is respectfully. Just if I don't agree with something that you're saying, I respectfully disagree too, because we respect each other. That's what it's about. If we all respected each other in this world, bro, this would be a different world. It'd be a better world. But see, what my man's right there put on there, look, he respectfully disagreed. And that's the thing about it. People think you got to be evil to No, you don't got to be evil to not agree on something. I respectfully disagree. Hey. No, Tyson Fury don't fight tonight. He don't fight tomorrow. Somebody said to fight tomorrow. No, Tyson Fury fight next week. I just looked at that. I was just really checking out to make sure that is what it was. You feel me? No, it's next week. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree with this pen right here. He said he think that Shakur is on levels higher than Devin. Yeah, he is. That boy won, I think, a silver medal. Shoot. He's the goods, you hear me? He did it. Yes, he did. Who did that? Me. That's who. Dana White is the Don King of the UFC. Stop it, man. Let these boys eat. You hear me? I respect you as a fighter champ, even if some people try to downplay your success in your career. And you know what? I respect that too. And I think that they don't want to give me my credit because I'm a Christian. So you got to remember, they ain't going to give me mine because now if I was evil, then a lot of what a couple of fights that I lost that were close, they would have gave it to me. I had a guy come to me and tell me, man, you cool, but you be talking about God, man, and everybody don't want to be hearing that. And I say, man, hashtag Jesus for life. So yeah, man, listen. Think about this, bro. I'm the oldest world champion in junior middleweight boxing history. I brought millions of people, millions of fans, millions, not thousands, not hundreds. I brought millions of fans to the sport of boxing. I was the fan favorite. You hear me? Not just a person that they liked on the show. I was the fan favorite on a reality show when reality shows had just touched down. I'm talking about getting football getting caught by Randy Moss when it just touched down. I was a fan favorite. You hear me? Millions of people know who K9 is. I brought millions of people who didn't like boxing, who just like reality shows, who like boxing now. Man, they see me everywhere I go. K9, I remember you on the Contender. Earth. They love the Contender. When I fought the United Kingdom, K9. So, it ain't all about me. I'm not saying it's all about me, but I'm saying I should be in the Hall of Fame. Sylvester Stallone is in the Hall of Fame because he did so much for the sport of boxing. But he is not a boxer. He should have got a Epsy. You hear me? To be inducted to the Hall of Fame. I brought millions of people to the sport of boxing through the Contender. And that was executive producer was Sylvester Stallone. So me and him had something in common. We did business together. But come on, man, he ain't never threw a real punch. in a boxing ring. And I won world titles, lost the title and got it back. And I'm number one, the number one Detroit boxer of all time. Stop it. Yeah, man, Dana White, I don't know why I mean, what he got against, what he got against boxing? Boy, a minute he gonna get his boxing promotions license. So if you go get boxing promotions license, then you respect boxing. But now you saying UFC gonna do better than boxing? I mean, come on, man. Which one is it? I don't know, man. LeBron James. It's too much to talk about. But I gotta stay subject. The subject is Dana White. Dana White says that the UFC is gonna do bigger numbers, more pay-per-view buys than the boxing match. Next week, Tyson Fury versus Ngannou. Francis, do y'all agree? Hey, listen, the kids of the world, the new kids on the block, they like the UFC more than they like boxing. And you know why a lot of people like the UFC more than boxing? Because it's not chess. It's more like checkers. You just get straight to it. You ain't got to figure nothing out. You ain't got to really use your brain. You can just grab somebody, slam them, and bam, it's over. No, boxing is chess. You hear me? Not checkers. Boxing is chess. UFC is checkers. So, people want everything to be fast, straight to the point. And that's what the UFC is. That's what MMA is. Pick somebody up, slam them, straight to the point. I got to set you up in boxing. I got to be way better than you. I got to work on my stuff time and time and time again. Preparing for a fight, we go way harder preparing for a fight than a UFC fighter. Think about it. If a UFC fighter go in there and elbow each other in the face, it won't be no fight because they go into the fight cut. So they have to work. They have to work. They have to work smarter instead of harder. They can't work like we work. I go in there and punish you. I go in there and try to knock you out because we got gloves on. You can't go out there and do what you really would do to somebody in a fight in a training camp. Because if you do that, it won't ever be no fight. So when I was training being Askren, my son asked me, can I go a little harder and training against and sparring against being Askren? I said, no, son. I said he said he don't want that. Come to find out, they go light and sparring in the UFC. So he got used to going light like that, not knowing, no, you don't go light when it comes to sparring in boxing. It's a whole different animal. You hear me? No, I can't. No, I ain't about to do no fight party on UFC. That's the same day. That's the same day that Ngannou finna fight. Ngannou and Tyson Fury. I'm gonna do that fight before I do the UFC. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, they gonna look at me like I'm crazy. They gonna have a lot of people that's gonna be on here, but they ain't gonna subscribe. They gonna say he's a boxer. He ain't no UFC fighter. I don't know nothing about that. Your grounds. Oh, UFC fights. Oh, UFC fights tomorrow. Okay. Man, I would do it, but I don't shoot. I don't know who fighting. I don't know nothing about the fights. None of that. Yeah. Yeah, my boy did tell me they fight tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know. You gotta educate me on who fight tomorrow, though. Uh, wow. I'm gonna screenshot this, and maybe I might order the fight. I don't know who fighting tomorrow, but you gotta remember, the UFC fights. A lot of time with the UFC fights, you know, they love UFC so much. When I do a UFC fight, they don't, they don't come on here like that. They order the fight. So I probably waste my money trying to do a UFC fight. Oh, it's a major fight. Who fighting tomorrow? What's up, champ? Oh, I thought it be tripping me out, boy. Who fighting tomorrow? ABU? Oh, okay. You still ain't telling me who fighting tomorrow. That's not ask who fighting tomorrow. Yeah, who? What's the names? A bark, a bite, a overhand right. Stop it! Welcome to K9 Boxing. They fighting in ABU. I don't know what that is. Oh, man, respect, man. Much love, y'all. Ari! What up, champ? You good? Oh, the hobby. Okay. I don't know. I look into it, but I doubt if I actually, you know what I mean, cop the fight. My homeboy, I talked on the phone. You know, we got a world champion here named Jared Brooks. They call him the Monkey God. So his trainer and manager is actually gonna have a fight party at his house. So I could go over there and watch the fight if I wanted to. Yeah. Girl, why'd you slow down? My daughter be all over the place. All over the place, you hear me? Oh, man. Who knows? I know Dana White, man, he paying them boys crumbs. Treating them boys like bums, and he paying them boys crumbs. And I know they ain't dumb. Y'all know where I'm from. Came up from the slum. Oh, man. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight, man. You hear me? Like a lot of people sleep or out partying, getting drunk, getting zooted. You know, getting zooted back in the days. Unfortunately, I used to get zooted. Zooted means smoke weed, get high, blow. Sober like a mug now, you hear me? I'm sober like a mug. Used to be high like a kite. Yeah, boxing gonna do way big numbers, or way more numbers, yeah, than the UFC. Very bad. Be bad for the fighters. He don't pay them. But the UFC gonna one day wake up. They gonna wake up and they gonna say, "Get out of here." Fighters gonna wake up and start becoming bosses, like the boxers started doing. Boxers got tired of Don King taking their money, and they became bosses. They became their own promoters. Oh yeah, appreciate you, boy. That boy said I'm at work, man. Get your money, boy. You hear me? I ain't mad at you, boy. Get your chips. You hear me? I'm at the crib. I gotta read my Bible, and then I'm gonna probably watch the news. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to watch the news. I'm so tired of seeing negativity on the news. I'm not even about to watch no news, bro. I'm gonna get in my Bible, man. You know, lay down, get some rest, get ready for tomorrow. You know, I got a gang of people I got to train in the morning, so I'm about to get ready for that. Yeah, and y'all stay up, man. Y'all stay in prayer, cause you gotta pray. You got your knees, get on your knees. You hear me? And pray to God. Don't be ashamed. God said, if you ashamed of Him, He'll be ashamed of you. I was reading the scripture. You said that was it man that made man, or was it God that made man? It was God, man. God created man. It's hard to go to the beginning, how you got here. You know, you think, oh, I came from my mama. Okay, where your mama come from? My mama, her mama. Well, she came from her mama. Well, where her mama come from? From her mama. Well, the very first mama didn't jump out the sky. The sun didn't just get here. You hear me? Where did that rain come from? Oh yeah, one love, my dog, Mr. CM23. Get your bread, you hear me? Man, make sure you save up, man, and do what's right with your money, man. Stay in prayer. Appreciate you, man. Dogs us. A bark, a bite, overhand right. Stop it. Over, you hear me?